Good morning. I started playing around with the teacher data last night so I could send you this in CODAP. So I sent you the link to this file on Twitter, but here are the pieces that go into it in case you want to tweak it, and I want to make sure you were familiar with the platform. So I just entered the data into an Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to show you what it looks like here. Uh, this is all I did, and for to pull things into CODAP, they just need to be saved as CSV files instead of Excel files, so comma separated files, and then I just drag it over and the data table pops right in. So I went to the NEA website and I pulled out just 3 pieces of data that I thought might be interesting if you really wanted to do this with your students. This one is, oops, sorry, if I just hover over it, it'll show you average teacher salary for 2018. I thought students might like to see the expenditure per student for 2018, and then just for comparison, I thought they might like to see where the teacher salary was in 2008, so look 10 years ago. To create a graph, just click on graph and it drops a empty space here. So if I wanted to look at teacher salary, just drop that on the y-axis. There we go. You can see just the dot plot there. If you want to see where North Carolina is in here, just go and select our row, and there we are, right there. When you have the graph selected, you can go over here. This is a ruler saying we can measure things. And there's all these different things we can show. So we can show the mean right on the graph. There we are. We see we're well below the mean. Take a look at the box plot so they can see kind of where the middle 50% lies and where we are within that. Outliers are always indicated. So there's lots of things you can do here. If you want to throw something else on top of that, we could do 3 different graphs. Like I can toss another graph down here. Move this wherever I wanted. Say I want it down here so we can kind of see how they look compared to one another. I'm just going to spread it out so it's the same width-ish. And I'm going to put 2008 down here. I'm going to toss a box, put it in a box plot, maybe put the mean on there. So we can see pretty easily that this is North Carolina since I still have it highlighted there. We were very close to the median at that point in time and closer to the mean. So that's one thing you could look at. You can also overlay things. So if you want to, you could take like expenditure per student and put it right in the middle of the graph. So it's going to overlay color with what you already have there. So now the dots changed color from light to dark greenish, I guess. And that scale is down here. So the lighter green are less expenditure per student to more expenditure per student. So we can kind of see how that lays out on these as well. So there's lots of options of things you could have your students do here. The link I gave you in Twitter will take you directly to this page with the data and none of the graphs on it. And then in an email, I'm going to send you this video just to show you how you can do these things and the data set itself in case you want to add more to it. And again, I just went to NEA and I Googled NEA, National Education Association, average teacher salary in the year I wanted, and it pulls up a report that has all sorts of data that you might find interesting to add to the spreadsheet if you want. So let me know if you end up doing something like this with your students to help them think about what's going on next week, and let me know if you have any questions too.